Welcome back to Streamers Reloaded, my name is Tom and let's get right into the news. And oh boy, we got a lot of bans this week. So we begin on Monday with a ban from Mizkif. This one was very temporary. He was banned almost instantaneously after the event happened where he clicked on a tweet from a Mixer streamer known as Ewok, and on the tweet, in the responses, there was an image of a underage nude person. A Twitch staff member must have been watching live because he was banned very quickly, and also for that same reason, there is no VOD or clips. But given that Mizkif is a top creator on the platform, he was most likely given an unban and a warning into these things happening, of which the ban only lasted 28 minutes. And we follow on with one from GreekGodX, who has now joined TSM. There is a video on the TSM channel, and in the video, one of the main points that comes from this is that as a part of joining the org TSM, Greek has the opportunity to move to America, which is something he's wanted to do for a very long time. In the video, he does confirm that his moving to America wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the help of TSM. And the last one on Monday comes from Reckful, who also received a ban. There was two possible clips coming from last Sunday that may have caused it. The first clip shows Reckful driving, and at one point the speedometer goes to 101 miles per hour. So the first clip potentially being speeding. And then the second clip, and more likely ban reason, the stream was given to a few girls, and with chat being chat, they were telling these girls to show boobs. Luckily that didn't happen, but one of them did show undergarments, which most likely caused the ban. We do have one more clip that comes from Mizkif, who talked to Reckful about possibly being banned beforehand, where he shared Reckful simply didn't care.
That night when everything happened, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be real with you. You should delete the VOD. And you know what? He's literally sitting there to me. He's like, I don't care. I'm like, Reckful, you can get banned for this. I really do think you should delete the VODs, delete your clips. He's like, who gives a shit? He's like, if I get banned for a week, why do I can't stream one time? I don't give a shit. That's how he thinks. He genuinely did not give it. He was so uncaring about this. He was not willing to go to his stream, just click delete all clips and end. He did not care. So, like, he really did not give a shit. He was much rather enjoy his soup he got, his French onion soup, than care about getting banned.
And we come on to Wednesday with a bunch more bans, this time a mass banning when a few streamers including the likes of Trihex, Badbunny and David Pacman, all political speakers, got DMCA takedown by CBS for restreaming one of the presidential debates. Given these bans were copy strikes, they only lasted 24 hours, and looking at the responses Badbunny shared over Twitter, I and many other partner Twitch streamers were just banned with DMCA strikes for broadcasting transformative content of the presidential debates. These were fake strikes issued by a domain created 2 weeks ago. Twitch offers no protection for streamers here. This is absurd. Which is followed up with, this is the second time this happened to me and I'm not the only streamer affected. For the DMCA to be legal, it needs to be issued by the content creator, example, CBS. Why isn't Twitch reviewing these claims? By the way, this is the first DMCA I was struck with. Seem legal? Then on Trihex's side he tweeted, super unfair, I didn't use audio and only showed subtitles to sync watching your program. Democracy at its finest. Privatize events for public election and then throw their weight around to bully. Unreal. After these events, Vice has written an article about said copyright strikes. Looking at Bad Bunny's tweet, we can see that the strikes came from a domain that simply isn't CBS. And Twitch have released a statement to Vice that reads, Twitch's investigation has determined that the alleged copyright infringement notices directed to channels from Praxis Political are false. Twitch is reinstating access to each account and removing any strike attributed to a channel in connection with the notice, effective immediately. We regret that a false notice from a third party disrupted any of our streamers and appreciate all who alerted us to the concerns about Praxis Political. The safety of our community is a top priority and it's unacceptable to target folks with these false claims. The investigation continues as to the actor who submitted the notices. So what Twitch is saying here is that these claims were all fake. They did not come from CBS and they're removing the strikes and investigating the person who made the complaints. No news on how to prevent this issue going forward though. Given these strikes were most likely for political reasons, there is a good chance all these streamers were affected were supporting one side, which the person who made these strikes decided they didn't like that. So this shows that all it takes is one person to know what they're doing to prevent political speakers on Twitch. Coming on to Thursday with one from ESL Katowice, and due to the recent outbreak of a certain virus, the arena event was cancelled. This was announced on stream and it is the first time an esports audience event has been cancelled due to a virus. So here's the announcement clip.
Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you very much, Henry. And yes, we all do love exactly what we're watching right now. Counter-Strike. It's what brought us all here. But for the time being, I've been tasked with something very, very special and I guess very interesting in a lot of ways. I've prepared this, so I'll just read from the card if you wouldn't mind. The Intel Extreme Masters Katowice 2020 will drive on, and we will complete this Masters Championship. However, I regret to inform you, the viewer at home, that the public or in-arena audience, that has been canceled. That, for the time being, until further notice, has been canceled. These are interesting times, but esports will power on. It will take a lot more than some virus to stop this esports train. So save your Fs in chat for whoever loses the final. And for now, let's return to this 100 Thieves versus Mouse Sports game.
In the outcome of things, not everything was lost. The arena event was cancelled, meaning there was no physical audience, but the event itself was not cancelled. Katowice continued and went forward to break a record for the most players in a game at any one time. In the last 30 days, getting a peak of 924,000 players concurrently on CSGO, and almost 250,000 on Twitch. We come on to Friday with one from FaZe Clan and the 16-year-old member, Faze Dubs. A bit of background, Faze Dubs is one of FaZe Clan's competitive Fortnite players, and when he does stream, he averages around 1,700 viewers based on the last 365 days. So what happened? While on someone else's stream, Faze Dubs was in a call with the streamer where he used the N-word. The clip in question was initially posted by the user YXLEI on Twitter and was picked up very quickly, as of today getting over 700,000 views. This was then posted to the Fortnite competitive subreddit. The clip itself is very bad quality, probably gonna have to censor that one word, but here it is.
Alright, who you that, bro?
Yo, I'm streaming, Dubs. I'm being dead ass. On God, I'm streaming.
So of course this clip came out and now we got cancel culture coming into play. One day later onto Saturday, first we have an apology from Faze Dubs on Twitter saying, "I can't even describe how sorry I am. I did not intend to be hurtful in any way, but what I said was still hurtful, insensitive, and wrong. The words shouldn't even have been in my vocabulary, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart to everyone I offended using it. You deserve better." And then we have FaZe Clan releasing a statement 9 minutes after this apology saying, "FaZe Clan will not tolerate any form of hate speech. It's imperative for us to foster an inclusive environment in this community. Due to his actions, we are suspending Faze Dubs indefinitely from representing FaZe Clan while in professional competition, streaming, or posting on his social media channels. We are requiring Dubs to go through sensitivity training and proactively require all FaZe Clan members to go through sensitivity training immediately." So in the outcome of things, FaZe won't ever remove a player from their team, but will happily prevent them from representing FaZe, alongside making members go through sensitivity training. Following on to Saturday, first off we have one from the Escape from Tarkov community. A post on the Tarkov subreddit shows a rather hateful message a streamer by the name of ItsKuppaz sent to this user after being killed by him in game. The post titled, "Killed a streamer and his friend, he sent me a very friendly message," which then links to the messages he received saying, "F you trash, hope you die fast of cancer," and 2 others. The irony here of course being that he has F cancer in his Twitter bio, but then tells people to get it. The only thing here that gave away the fact that this guy was a streamer was that he had TTV in his in-game name. Smart decision, and well, this posted very well, getting a lot of upvotes, and Twitch themselves have taken action. The channel XKuppaz is now banned off the platform. Given this is most likely hateful conduct, the ban will either be 30 days or permanent. And we come on to Sunday first with one from Sliker. For those who don't know or haven't been following, Sliker is the most popular affiliate on the site. He has requested and been denied partnerships several times and has an extremely consistent 2,300 viewers over the past year. And well, Sliker's time has finally come, as he's no longer an affiliate. Sliker is now a partner on Twitch and has been given his invitation letter by Hassan, one of the most well-known Twitch employees. This all happened on stream at PAX East, and Sliker decides to play a prank on everyone by telling them he's moving to Mixer. So here is the clip.
Not yet, don't open your eyes. Okay, Sliker, keep your eyes closed. Okay, now open your eyes. Okay.
What's up, fam?
This is Hassan Bakari with Twitch director. What's your position? Account director at Twitch. So, and he's got something for you.
Got something for you. Gotta open it. Read it.
Banned.
Imagine.
Read the letter.
You put my name wrong.
Dude, I didn't put your name wrong.
It's SLICKER.
Bro, whatever. Just read it.
I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you on your recent success as a Twitch affiliate. Okay. We've had multiple conversations about your plans and how you overcome a lot of difficult situations in life. With this card, I'd like to welcome you to Twitch Partner Program. Let's go! You've worked extremely hard for this moment, and this is just the beginning. P.S. Don't mess this up, you get me? Much love. Much love to the partnership program. Well, I mean,
Congratulations!
wait, actually, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually embarrassing. Hassan, I love you so much, but this means a lot. But I might as well say it, but in a month's time, I'm actually moving to Mixer.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay, that was actually
Listen, man.
So wait, I'm not the biggest affiliate anymore?
You're not the
So I'm
biggest
nothing now!
affiliate
And the last one for today is a ban that comes from xQc. So what happened? xQc was playing a game known as Strip 4. The concept is simple. You play Connect 4 against this virtual girl, and if you beat her, she takes a piece of clothing off. Now the problem here isn't that she takes her clothing off. By default, this game is censored. Well, that is true until you insert a cheat code into the game to disable said censorship. Then you get to those final stages of the game, you just won once more. A screen comes up that says, I'll take off my bra, and then what do?
Win! What's the window?
Of course, xQc knew there was an issue there and closed the game, but that didn't stop him from clicking the button. This was streamed to 32,000 people, so that's where I pass this one off to you. Does this ban seem fair? On one side of the argument, there's lots of games on Twitch with nudity in them. Why is xQc banned for this? But on the other side, it's pretty obvious what is going to happen there. There were most likely Twitch staff watching, as there normally is with these top streamers. So is this ban fair or not? As of now, xQc is still banned and it hasn't even been 24 hours yet, and we don't know how long this ban is actually going to be. But as a last resort, xQc has tweeted, "Too much juice this time," along with the feels bad man emote. And on the Steam store, a bunch of xQc viewers have bought the game and left xQc related reviews. So if you'd like to read them, pause as they go through. And that's where I'm going to end this one, and that's where I'm going to end today's video. I want to thank you all for watching as normal, and I hope to see you in the next one.